I didn't check what we got down to last night. It was supposed to be 30. It's in the upper 30s and warming quickly. I like these winter days when it's 30 at night and 50 something during the day. Those it's kind of an average North Carolina winter day, and it works well for me. What kind of trouble are you gonna go get yourself in this morning? Don't go up there by the chickens again, please. I really don't think he did or was doing anything yesterday, but there was agitation with the dogs and the cats in the neighborhood with noises from both the rooster chicken area and from the guys working over here. You know, got to do what you got to do. I'm just saying that there's a lot of dog barking, rooster going off, cats running. Yeah, I'd be happier if he took off in the front yard for his morning stroll and not up the hill. So if I can get him to do that, I'll walk with you for a minute. Come on. Come see my pretty flowers. Come on, Stripey. Come on, let's go this way. Yeah, it's a good boy. I've got Big Boy jumping up on the cat tower in the family room now when I pat it and say, come here. And he's running over and charging up top there. Yeah, I feel safer if you come and do your walk in the front yard. There's plenty of walking space out here, land we own, safe places to go with no traffic, and I just feel better. I am walking on top of quite a few sweet gum galls out here. Yeah. I don't care if he follows me back around, but I'm giving him the option to decide to do his thing out here today. Little puppy dog. Stay right with me, buddy. Yeah, every time Spot comes up, I see him come up from right there through the creek bed. Doesn't like cross at the bridge. Oh goodness, now I have Mr. Man following me for his morning sabbatical also, which is also fine. I love my tucks. I would prefer for the boys to not walk with me at the same time though, since they don't get along. Because I guarantee you one of them will do something to swat the other like Marty did Stripe yesterday, and it will not be a good thing. So here's my daffodils. You know, it's not the biggest number of daffodils. I swear I put bone meal down there, but I need to go fertilize them again. I guess if I want more flowers, I need more fertilizer. And they're pretty. Very pretty. I'll take it. There's a Mr. Fly on the one. Okay. Come on, Tux. Let's go back to the house and let Stripe finish doing what he needs to do. He's so cute. This is opening slowly but surely. It bloomed for like 6 weeks last year. It's very happy in that spot. It gets a lot of sun there, and I'm able to water it if it needs it. You come on this way. Come on. You know where to go to your spot. Go. It's just come to make sure you were safe with that other cat, Mom. So Don and I today are going to install one new bluebird box, and our walk will be through the environmental park, opening up, checking, closing, putting a new cup in if needed, nesting cup. We'll be doing more environmental park stuff today. I think we're going to put the new bluebird box over by the basketball court side at South Park, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. Good morning, Panther. How are you, bud? I heard you playing with Big Boy through the door a little bit last night and this morning. Yeah, there was some door tapping, thudding going on. It was not hissy. It was just, I think there was play. Panther often plays with this rug here by the door and gets pretty carried away. Hi, Stripe. He was at the bridge, and then, 5 seconds later. Oh, there's the other guys. Well, that's good. I want to see him run around for a few minutes and then come back up to the house and go to sleep where it's safe. Totally works for me. And playing around right in that general vicinity, this good. Spot's not up here this time of day, and I still haven't seen a kitty. Well, there's a kitty on top of a tree stump. I still haven't seen a kitty on top of the gnome home. Of course, it is pointy. It's not like they could comfortably sleep up there, but oh, that was cute. Morris did this amazing jump. It's Marty that's farther away out there. I know with the shadows and it's far away, it's not super easy to see, but Stripe, that'll get you in trouble. He doesn't listen to me disciplining him. He does what he wants. Hopefully he'll get back down pretty quick. Either that or I'm going to have to go down there and get him down. He's in Don's tree. He shouldn't be there. Good morning, Gray. Last but not least, thank you for being my patient girl. She goes, well, what else is there to do, Mom? I just wait for you to come in. Mom will be in the video edit. Not sure if in a few minutes or when we get back from our walk, but I'll be back in. It's so cheery here in the kitchen with the sunshine coming in, and Stripe has done his morning walkabout and is back for a little siesta. Marty's come back inside also. I've been on little chores this morning. Clean the fish tank, clean the nasty front door glass, you know, water the fern, just little stuff. We'll be going out here on our walk in just a bit. Oh my goodness, you're just too cute for words. I'm ready to do some more sorting when we get home, but we're off. It's right at noon. There's a lot of families enjoying the basketball court this morning, and there was a little guy with his T-ball. Man, he hit it pretty far a couple of times. I gave him a thumbs up. He smiled, the biggest grin ever. It was one of those endearing kind of moments. He's back out there now with the basketball, helping the big kids. Don's surveying where we want to hang the new bluebird box. He's got a pole and stuff in the back, but we're probably going to do it tomorrow when there's no people around. And he went to survey, but started picking up trash along the tree line, which is, you know, what we do. So we're going to go back to the environmental park and walk that trail and do the maintenance on all those bluebird boxes. And then depending on how long that takes, we might come back over here to see if it's quiet, or we'll just drive the van for our morning walk the third day in a row, because we've still got the wagon and a spare bluebird box for the new pole. And you know, Don yesterday, he got the pole ready, and he got the little piece of wood to prevent the chicks from falling down the pole ready. And when we got back home, we did quite a bit of prep work. So took the ladder out. We're not anticipating needing the ladder though. So we think we picked the spot for the bluebird house, and we'll probably put it up tomorrow morning. There's just going to be people over there enjoying the weather today, and we don't need onlookers.
I just assume to come and go quietly.
Yeah. And we've got a trash bag and bluebird box restoration supplies, and doing our walk over here today. We're down here along the wood line because there's a lot of trash. We picked up a lot of trash this way forward yesterday, but not coming from the other direction so far. Don't fall on your backside. He's got his duck shoes on, his Crocs that are meant to be in the water. Mostly he went down there to get this piece. And then, of course, there was a lot. Well, that's not necessarily people threw it down there, but when it was flooded, when there was a lot of water coming through it, yeah. Oh, there's one more bottle, but I don't think you can get it.
Where's that?
In front of you.
Oh no, that might be a little tricky.
Yep, that water's deep there. I don't know there's anything you can do about it. Well, that house is in good condition, but I can see that the side is a little on the open, and there's moss coming out of it. So it definitely needs cleaned. But yeah, somebody did a good job.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, that baffle is good.
Yeah, it's got nut chats.
That would be Carolina wren. I think Carolina wren is when we're seeing the moths are really weird shaped and weird nests. Get a cup.
Yeah, stick.
Cleaned, nesting cup installed, screw inserted to prevent anyone without a screwdriver from getting in there. We don't know exactly how many bird boxes are out here, but we're pretty familiar with where we've seen them, so we'll do what we can. There's one up here by this, not too far from this pavilion, is a really nice one also. No clue who installed them. It was one of those, it's a great idea to install it, but it needs to come with a service contract. You gotta come back and maintain them once a year at a minimum. Okay, here's where the one is over here. Has a nice baffle. Looks like more of an official bluebird box. The bluebirds are gonna go nest in the boxes that are in the open area under the high power lines. Not so much these ones in the woods. It's not a preferred location for bluebirds. Yeah, so this one's got a nest, an old nest in it as well. And again, I think it's likely Carolina wren. We'll clean it out. Now this one's a little small and there's no old nest in it, but the squirrels have ate out the, Don can fix it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I will make an attempt at it. I could put a piece of metal over that.
Yeah.
But this is really sort of a little kid, and more of an amusement.
Home project. Well, but our intent's to bring it back and put it back on this tree.
They may have built that at Home Depot. You know, they have those birdhouse clinics.
Yeah, those are.
This is an angled cut. That's pretty
they're
impressive.
all there, and I think we're selling it short for a small bird. So I'm gonna hold Don to putting a metal guard or a wood block with a hole cut out is just as good as a metal one for several years worth of, and we'll come bring it. Sorry, we'll come bring it back.
I understand. I was just trying to get out of carrying.
Yeah, Don don't mind fixing it, but we got a long ways to walk yet. And I'm not bending.
They're always at the beginning of the route. They're never.
It's sort of a third of the way through the route. All right, so it's on the big pine tree just this side of the high power lines. Well, this overlook spot is nice. I guess somebody cut down that holly tree there so you could actually see. There's not a lot of deciduous leafy things here, so I think the view down to the water will be pretty good even in the summertime.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to push on the rail too far. Well, actually, maybe they've redone the bottom part recently.
It's been here, I know, since I started running here at 2005, and it was probably 10 years old then.
Yeah.
So I think it's pushing 25 years.
Okay, here's this one on the back side of the guys living at the house with all the trucks.
Yeah.
So that's a bluebird nest because of all the pine needles. This is out in the open area. They like that, so they're going to nest in that box no problem.
I agree.
The box is in plenty good shape, so
yeah.
We're going to clean it out. Uh-oh, is this the one missing the roof? No, it's perfectly fine. And it has a nest in there that needs cleaned. When you see stuff poking out, you just you just know. Don put that screw in there last year.
Yeah.
Like I said, it doesn't keep them from just destroying the box to get it off the pole, but it does keep hands that don't understand or that are just malicious from just willy-nilly opening the box. And that is another bluebird nest, so you got a fix for that? I said, hey Donnie, are we sure that that's not letting water in the birdhouse? And he said, well, it probably just runs down and out the bottom, but yeah, it's not as good as it could be. And this might be the last one. Guess we'll find out. Had a nest in the nesting cup, but was not a bluebird nest. Don't know what it was. It almost looked like they used some kind of insulation to build that nest. It was orangey, weird stuff. Anyway, it's ready for this year. There was a box nestled behind that branch there. It had fallen from the screws up above. It sounds like the back panel's a little rotted, but Don's gonna give her a go, see what he can do. All right, Don was able to re-secure it to the tree, not using the hole above the box, using a hole inside the box. And we put a cup in it and he screwed it shut, and it probably needs repair before next year. I mean, it's eventually just gonna fall off the tree. That back,
Yeah.
The back piece of wood has been rotted by insects. The rest of the box is in good shape though, so.
Yeah, I would definitely say it needs a new back. Absolutely.
Yeah, some bug got a hold of it. Yeah. That hole, we agree, is too tiny for a bluebird, but the brown nuthatch, which is endangered in our area, prefers a really tiny hole like that. So, hey, we'll hope for the best. It was there, so we fixed it up with what it was. But the hole is too small for a bluebird. It's just too small. Yeah, if we come back in July or August and take it down to fix it, and there's no nest, we'll make the hole bigger while we're at it.
Yeah.
I don't know that you want to carry a tire out.
I'm not carrying a tire, but this piece of plastic out there.
Wow, there's a lot of boxes out here when you actually start looking for them.
Well, this one looks like it's productive because it's
no,
nothing.
Needs a new screw up top.
Yeah, it needs new screw.
When we're out of cups with us, so we can't add a cup to it, but we can re-secure it up at the top. We're gonna move it to a better spot. This tree, it says no sign that any bird has ever even been inside of it. It's a good box. It's not rotted or anything, and it's here in the thick woods. We had to walk, what, 15, 20 feet off the trail. Those birds don't like that for nesting. It's not where they want to nest.
I agree.
It would be better on a pole, but there's lots of other trees out here that it would be 100% better on too. We're looking to see if we see where the house went.
Well, that's a pretty steep embankment.
Yep, if it went far. Yeah. We saw one other cute little cottage house like the one I'm holding in my hand for repair. But it was 12 feet up the tree. It wasn't coming down. We'd have to have had the ladder. We decided to take this one home, fix the hole, and rehang it tomorrow. Well, you guys know that isn't Jules because it's got the wrong wheels, but I think this is the one we see up at South Park a lot. Makes sense they'd be over here sometimes. Don's just making sure our box is in good shape for the coming. We don't need screws here for us. Okay, so that one is in good shape. He was a little distressed that something's been working on all of his repair job and trying to make it, you know, not as good as it was.
It's as good as we had put it.
Okay.
It's not. We need to move that because then it's not doing no good.
Why? Oh, but,
Yeah.
but we've just cleaned it out since last summer. I'm pretty sure we had one nest in it last year.
Okay.
It wasn't 3 brood productive, but we had one.
All right.
I think they nested in this one time and that one the next time. Yeah, I think the one I couldn't get into was this nuthatch box, the far box here. I asked Don to come around and do that one, but I'm pretty sure we've already checked this one. It's in good shape. Yeah, it's looking pretty. Don's gonna open this one. Like I said, what's wrong? Well, no, that just means we've been in there and cleaned it. We just don't remember. We did it at the end of summer and it's just been clean all winter. No, it had a nest in it last spring. Get that piece of cobweb off the right. There you go. That's why Don wore his gloves today. Okay. No, I feel sure we had a nest, Donnie. We just had already cleaned it and couldn't remember. Well, I try to clean them out at the end of the year, so if somebody goes in there in the winter or whatever, I don't know what the right answer is. It's just good to make sure they're clean before the following spring.
Yeah.
All right. And that does have that little hole on it for the nuthatch, and we either have black-capped chickadees or nuthatches in this box.
Well, I saw somebody roosting over there in the carport again, whatever roosted over there.
Yeah, that's the Carolina wren. They like haphazard nests in weird spots.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's a Carolina wren. Hey.
Hey.
Do you find some more stuff we can use?
Yeah, I got a second, another pole, stuff to make another pole, and I got the metal for trying to make the front of the boxes.
Way cool. I'm putting the meat in 10 minutes. Oven's almost preheated.
Oh, your
Yeah,
Christmas lights work.
Oh, they do. You tested the snowflakes are good to go, huh?
One of them may not, but most of them work.
Well, there was multiple strands.
That's right. I didn't test. I don't know that I tested every strand, but 3 strands I tested all worked, and the 4th strand didn't. So.
Are they upstairs?
Yeah, they're upstairs.
Okay. These were like 5-inch snowflakes. Really pretty. I think we're going to enjoy them next year.
Yeah, just I think the problem is that it's the power packs. They're only
like the inflatables. They could go bad.
Yeah, the power packs are
bad. Yeah, the Chinese don't seem to want to sell us more power packs. Right, they want us to have to throw out stuff and buy a whole new
thing.
Yeah. Right. We're eventually going to figure out a way around that, but we haven't yet. Hi, it sure is a pretty day. You enjoying your day? Yeah, that's a good boy. So this is a Brickhead's chick. As I'm pulling parts, I'm trying to put it back together. It would be nice to have out for Easter. Well, I really did make good additional progress sorting. I did not find all the bricks I need for the chick because I was sorting, and if I came upon them, fine, and if not, fine. I mean, I've built it up a little bit more, but I certainly didn't finish it. I guess I need 2 levels of these, I don't know, Brickhead style side mounting piece bricks, and I just don't quite have them yet. Mmm, yummy.
Yes, sirree.